Well, it's me again, and we're going to do kind of pose that's a little bit intense. Not really intense, so I'm not going to scare you with for that. Compass pose, that involving our side body stretch, hips, hamstring. So you have to warm up a little bit more before you're going to execute the pose. So, okay, before I'm going to do that, I do a little bit of stretching for my side part of my body because we need that today. We need that later before we're going to execute the so-called compass pose. So what I do is open your feet and try to take your hand to your waist and try to push it to the other side. And you have to engage your breathing in here. Just take it not very difficult for you. So if you're going to inhale, push and try to do your side bend and try to take your hands in front of you and arm alongside of your ear and try to look up and relax. And then inhale slowly. And then exhale, release. So we're going to do the other side, okay? Let's do the other side. So we have to push this waist in here, push it, and then through your inhalation, you push it. And swipe your arms up alongside of your ear. You can look up, you can look down. Inhale slowly. And exhale, release. You're going to do that more often. And then once more, inhale. Come into your side bend. Look up, or you can look down. And release. And let's do the other side. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Inhale. And exhale and release. And let's shake our butt in here, clockwise, whichever you want to. And then let's go. You can also do lizard pose, preparation for your hamstring. Lizard pose, I'm going to show you how you're going to do your lizard pose. So you're coming into your low lunge. Come to push the ball of your foot on your mat. Or you can put your palms down first, knee on the floor. You can slowly put your elbows on the floor first. And if you're ready, if you're in here, you just stay here. And if you're ready, tuck your toe. And up. And you can push the ball of your foot down to the ground. Look forward and try to push this towards the ground. And you can stay here and you can put your knee on the floor and tuck your toes. Try to put your palms on the floor and come. And let's switch. Let's do the other side. And as what I've said a while ago, you can either put your knee on the floor and you can just stay here, but you have to push this one towards the ground. You can push it one towards the ground. And if you like to have a little bit more of a challenge, tuck your toe in here, elbows on the floor, and try to push the ball of your foot down to the ground and try to push this into the ground. You can look forward and release, knee on the floor, bumps on the floor, and you can come down. You can do that to open your hips and warm up your hamstring as well. You can also do half split or go in for your warrior poses. And now let's get into how I warm up my lower body if I'm going to do my compass pose. So the first thing is we're going to take one foot down. If you have a big calf like me, you have to open it out in there. Try to put the front of your foot as much as you want there so that your heel's facing up. So take one foot in here, heels with your both hand, and you can do it like that, but you have to slowly rotation, okay? And try to hug your foot in here, cuddle it like a baby. So you're going to push it towards your chest and open your chest. You stay here, cuddle it like a baby. And we can release, and let's switch. The front of your foot should be facing on the ground, so you can take your ankle and try to do it like that. Help it. And if you have a big calf like me again, or I learned from other people, they're going to take it out. And let's do this again. Hug your foot in here and cuddle like a baby. You can stay in here if you want. You can stay here as long as you want. It's just to open up your hips in here. And if you're done with this one, let's slide on the floor. Let's slide on the floor. And then your back should be flattened. One foot on the ground. Take one of your foot with your both hands and try to push. We try to push this knee on the ground, okay? Let's try to push this knee on the ground. So it helps you to open your hips in here if you have a tight hips like me. So you stay here. As I said, engage with your breathing. Exhale. And you can stay here as much as you want. And with your inhalation and exhalation, we're going and to switch to the other side. So foot on the ground, take your heel in here with your both hands, and try to push your knee. Try to push your knee to touch the ground. But if it's not going to touch the ground, it's gonna be okay. It's always okay. Because just before my knee touched the ground, my knee was just very high. It just makes your body a little bit loosen up if you practice it every day. 10 to 15 minutes. And that's, yeah. And now we're going to do the compass pose. So we have two variations of how you're going to put your foot in here. You can again do it like this, or you can open up, but I'm going to show you the two variation of your feet in here. So you're going to closely put your knee very close to your knee bone here, and let's take our foot in here, and we're trying to push this knee under your armpit. Let's push the knee under your armpit, and then this hand, right hand, it's going inside, okay? And your left hand will grab the outside of your right foot. While you're doing that, push your knee and try to push your calf or your knee just into your shoulder. So stay here, and let's put that one in there. Palms on the floor. This is gonna be very challenging for you. And open your shoulder in here. Open your chest in here. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, if you can't grab your foot in here, you can just put your foot just like that. And if you're ready to go up, then that's the time you can do it. And let's do the other side. You have to open up that. And let's do the other side again. So we grab so it's like that. I'll show you how it is going to be in the other side. So you try to push your knee towards your armpit. Okay, and then your left hand, try to put that one into your shoulder. Hook it into your shoulder if you're not, and then grab the outside of your left foot with your right arm, hands, and put your left hand on the ground and try to open it up. And that's the one that we're going to do. And if you like to open one of your foot in here, if you feel it's like a little bit more easy for you to do, if you're going to open your feet, you can also do it. So you're just going to this is again a while ago we did like that, so just going to open your chest in here, try to twist a little bit, and hello, and we're going to do the other side. You always do both sides. You have to always do your both sides in here. And again, grab the outside of your foot, put one palm on the floor, You can actually stay here if you want. You can just stay like that. It's okay. And you can grab it. Try to push that one to your shoulder if you can. If you have that more flexibility on your hips. And that's how our compass pose go. So let me know if it works for you, but the only thing I'm going to say is that keep practicing 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day. It does make a difference. So I'm just only here to guide you, and I wish you all the very best, and I'll see you again and my next kind of tutorial. And thank you for watching. Namaste.